Been working on this project for many years into planning. You know, process makes results. Get it all down on paper. Sometimes you leave the ideas too much in your head, you won't get them done.
All right, let's go.
A little bit rainy, but it's alright. On our way to Princeton. I always admire this place. Got a lot of history here. Really cool architecture. Started the first really chilly night. My hands were going numb. Even the paint was starting to crack. Cool thing about nighttime though is the light doesn't change. A little bit easier. You don't have to worry about the time and your speed. So it took about 4 hours. Well worth it. Still even have people come out this late. Probably about at least 11 o'clock right here. That's a wrap. On to the next. Couldn't afford to stay around Princeton, but 30 minutes out ain't too bad. Found a really cool spot today. Really interesting building right here. Architecture alone in the brickwork, the archway, the top looking like a castle. Definitely what made me stop here in the paint. I walked around for almost 30-40 minutes just looking for a good spot. This was the one. Only had one problem though. The wind. Had to end up painting partial on the ground. I at least got the composition down with charcoal before I had to start on the floor. I really liked how the tree was in front of this building and the way it's forming, coming all together with the geometrical forms and the overlap between the abstraction of the man-made. I think it really made it pop with the purple, pinks and reds and the green overlaps. Smacked by the wind. Alright, so this is the last one of the series, but definitely a good one. It's taking a minute though. This one took even longer to find a good spot.
I think we should check that one shot back that way.
Probably even like hour and a half. Wasn't a bad day though, it was a little misty out. And I'm sitting in a spot that had some really beautiful trees with the blossoms on them. I think it might have been a cherry blossom tree. There's even some really cool statues to my right side when I was painting. This one that had a quote by Albert Einstein. It basically said imagination over knowledge, which is actually the title of this piece. But it was something that I thought was kind of cool. When I walked up on the location, I read the statue, and it kind of what made me want to actually stay within that area, because I kind of felt like the quote, imagination over knowledge, it's like a lot of how I live my life. Because you could listen to the knowledge of the people around you, but your imagination is what takes you far. Takes you outside your comfort zone. Helps you do things that most people would say is impossible. Trees are coming in now. One of the big things about reverse reality is, the overlapping. Having the organic and geometric fit together. But you gotta kind of piece it together, drawing in each form and really thinking critical of what's organic and what's geometric. It'll be a big challenge in a lot of ways. With the layering, though, adds so much depth. Getting a little cold out. Knuckles freezing up. Just about finished though. Wrapping up strong. That was about a 4-hour. Not bad, not bad. Appreciate you, Princeton. Maybe come back one day.